All right, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Also, want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who teach us truth and sincerity. Also, who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect that scattered four corners of the earth, which is you so-called Latino Hispanics, you so-called Negroes, and you so-called Native American Indians. All right, brother Yawanathan, coming with just a lesson that I felt through the spirit. And it's basically, when you come to this truth, you will be hated. You will be hated, man. Because we're not here to get along. We're here to be holy, which means separate. But, back when I was in the world, I noticed certain things, man. I had way more love dealing with these heathens, and when I came to this truth, also to save myself, then I noticed it was, a shift in people's, you know, you know, cares towards me, okay? But like I said, man, you will be hated, man. And that comes with the territory. And you're gonna get hate from the wicked Israelites, and of course the so-called heathens in these other nations. All right. So let me see we're just gonna go through let's go through the spirit. I'm not sure if I should start with Leviticus first. Let me see. Start off with this, because like I said, man, you're gonna be hated, but and all we do is just try to correct. We're just preaching out the Bible. What is so wrong just to seek righteousness? All right, and it says, this is the book of Leviticus 19 and verse 17, and it reads, "Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart," and that's okay. And it says, "Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him." All right. They say thou shalt not hate thy brother, but in the book of Deuteronomy, we do hate each other. We got black on black crime. We got Judah vexing Ephraim, and Ephraim, I don't want to envy Judah, man. We're not supposed to. And like I said, man, we got these examples in the world, man. Like I said, black on black crime. When you look at like boxing, it's always a competition between, the Mexicans, so-called Mexicans, and so-called Puerto Ricans, so-called Issachar and so-called Ephraim. And like I said, that's that vibration that's getting pushed. And like I said, even though we hate each other, and like I said, we got the heathens that hate each other, but when you come to this truth, you really gonna be hated. Because we try to seek righteousness, man. And it's gonna get worse, man, because we got the example. Like I said, Yahweh Shai didn't do anything wrong. He was flawless, man. But as you see, they came up against him, persecuted him. It's gonna come with the territory, man. There's nothing new under the sun. And then they all say, and there's another saying in the world, that history repeats itself. Okay? And like I said, these are the points. So I'm going to start with Matthew chapter 5 and verse 9. And it says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of Yahweh." And like I said, we don't like to start. We don't like to cause strife. We just want to chill and stay out the way. And then like I said, what's wrong with just reading the scriptures? But I guess once it's exposing the heathens, man. And like I said, this other saying in the world, it says the truth hurts. All right? And let me see. Let's jump down to, actually, we'll just read it to the 11th verse. And it says, "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake." And I stated earlier, they're going to come up against us, man. The men, GMS, man, we're so-called terrorists. But all we don't do anything. All we do is preaching out the Bible, man. And it says, "For righteousness' sake, for there is a kingdom of heaven." All right? And it says, "Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manners of evil against you falsely for my name's sake." And that's just what's going to happen now. And it's going to get worse and worse. When we preach this truth, you know, you get your channels shut down, you get your videos removed, you know, because they don't want to get this gospel out, which is the good news, man. What is so hard for just coming up and just doing the right thing? But as you can see, you know, this is in our world. Is it Job 29?